What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Cam ATL. Shout out to the DFS squad. Thank you guys so much for coming to watch. Like the video down below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And man, oh man, oh man. MLB is destroying tonight. Destroying tonight, man. I am on a roll. The last few days have been very nice for me. Very, very nice for me. As of right now, the games are not done, but as of right now, I have a 151 in my MLB lineup, my more successful MLB lineup. I have Seager still going, so that could still go up from there. It's just a great night, man. I played in four $20 head-to-heads, and I'm destroying who I'm going against, so I'm winning $80 just off head-to-heads alone, guys. Remember what I told you about head-to-heads. Remember what I told you, all right? I'm profiting $80 just off head-to-heads tonight, not including what I win in tournaments and what I win in double-ups. It's going to be a good amount of money tonight, all right? A 151 is a strong lineup at any day of the week, all right? You're going to profit no matter what if you score a 151 ever. So it was a very solid night for MLB for me. I hope everybody else is doing great. I know all my subscribers for the lineups are killing. Thank you. I'm glad you guys are doing great. I'm glad everything's working out. All of the subscribers are winning some good money tonight, and I'm happy about it. So that is what's up. If you want to get on an MLB subscriptions, just send the $5 for the two variation MLB lineups to dfssquadcam@gmail.com, and I will send the lineups over to your email about 2 hours before the games start. All right? We got a great Saturday of NBA and MLB. Let's get straight into my NBA high five. Starting it off, my boy John Wall at 10-8. I absolutely love John Wall at 10-8, man, because he's got tremendous upside. He's got that 60-plus upside. Against Atlanta, we struggle. I'm cool to admit they're my team, but we struggle a lot against point guards. John Wall has been destroying us thus far. I expect him to keep it going. I love John Wall, and he is in the high five for sure. A player that has not had such a great impact in the playoffs so far, but a great player always comes through eventually, and I think this is the game for it right here. They're going to Portland. I think Klay Thompson gets that stroke going here. I know Klay Thompson usually shoots better at home in Golden State, but him being such a good player and such a good shooter, and him not being too hot yet, I expect him to go ahead and get it going in this game, man. Great players don't just play mediocre for too long. They eventually get it going. I expect him to get his shot going fast and in a hurry here. I absolutely love Klay Thompson at 6,700. He has got to be in the high five, and I expect his ownership level to be low the way he's been playing so far. All right, so I expect a blow up, and if you play him and he does get that 40-plus fantasy night, you're going to be looking pretty, all right? At the power forward position, another player that was killing Milwaukee and then had a bad game last game, which might keep his ownership low, Serge Ibaka. Milwaukee struggles at rebounding the ball. They struggle down low, period. Serge Ibaka has been a force down low in this series other than this last game. Toronto needs a win. I absolutely love Serge Ibaka, and that is a low price at $5,900 for what he's going to get us, guys. Lock him in the high five. Marcin Gortat has been a fucking beast in this series so far, which is surprising to me because Dwight Howard is a monster down low. He's good defensively. He's a great rebounder. But Gortat's been fucking killing it. And part of it's because he was at home in Washington. Washington plays much better when they're at home. But I don't think it's a fluke here, man. I mean, if he was doing that great in Washington, I don't see how he couldn't do it in Atlanta. He's been so solid at only 6,000 for the way he's been playing in this playoff atmosphere. I've got to lock Marcin Gortat in the high five. And I got to get some exposure to my Atlanta Hawks, man. Let's get it, Hawks. Let's go. Dennis Schroeder. I love Dennis Schroeder. He's been very, very solid throughout the playoffs so far. He is really managing that floor well. He's looking good out there going against Washington, who is not too great against point guards. They can be at times, but on the road, they are not as effective guarding point guards. So with them going to Atlanta, I expect Dennis Schroeder to have more energy being back at home, at that home crowd. And I expect Dennis Schroeder to have an amazing game here. I'm thinking 45 plus fantasy points out of Dennis Schroeder here, guys. All right? And there it is. John Wall, Klay Thompson, Serge Ibaka, Marcin Gortat, and Dennis Schroeder. I hope everybody kills it in NBA tomorrow. Hit me up at Cam_ATL on Twitter. Let me know how you do tomorrow night. I'm recording this Friday night right now, so for Saturday night slate. But let me know Saturday night how you do with NBA. I hope the high five fucking carries you to victory. Let's get straight to the MLB, guys, where we have been crushing shit the last few days in a row. All right? All right, YouTube, we have a nice 9-game slate. It is a very nice slate. All right, we do have some iffy games on here. No games really fucking excite me to the max, but hey, whatever. DFS excites me, period. I don't give a shit. All right, 9 games is a pretty good size slate. I like that as well because I have been excelling greatly throughout the year. All of my bigger wins have been on big slates. So this is a good size slate, so I'm feeling good about it. All right, let's get straight into my first pitcher option here, guys. The first pitcher I got to go with is Carrasco. All right. I absolutely love Carlos here, guys. He is by far the best option tonight at the point guard position. He's got not the point guard position. See what happens when you go straight from NBA to MLB. He's the best pitcher by far on this pitching slate here, guys. All right, he's got huge strikeout potential going against the White Sox, who have just been straight horrible. They are not doing great at the plate right now. It's a perfect time for Carlos to be playing them. I absolutely love Carlos here to really get you some great points. He's got the most upside of anybody on the slate. I do believe he's got a good size floor here against the White Sox as well. I absolutely love him. Lock him into the high 5. At my next pitcher position, I'm going to go a little cheaper so we can put our pitchers. This is what I've been doing lately. I've been doing stud pitcher and then down here to the cheaper pitchers, and it's been working out for me very well in my lineups lately. All right, Chase Anderson. I am very, very, very excited to see how Chase does because I think this is a steal at 5,700 for the potential he has against this St. Louis offense that has been struggling. All right, Chase has been very, very solid so far this year, scoring a 16, a 30, and a 16 this year. Facing a bottom offense in the Cardinals. It's a great situation for Chase here, and at only 5,700, that opens the door for you to be able to get your hitters where you want them to, and you have a stud pitcher like Carlos up there against the White Sox. All right, so it gives you some good exposure there, guys. All right, and you got a guy who's got that 30-plus potential. He's got that 30-point potential, and if he does that, you're in the money 100% with the type of batters you're going to be able to fit in your lineup. All right, let's go ahead and touch on these batters that I absolutely love, guys. Starting at third base, my favorite batter of the day has got to be Nolan Arenado. I absolutely love Arenado here, guys. In his career against Moore, he is 6 of 11 for 1 home run and batting a .545 average versus Moore. On top of that, he's a right-handed batter against a left-handed pitcher, guys. You know, run it up. Run it up with confidence. He is my favorite play of the day, and he has got to be locked in the high 5 at 5,100. I absolutely love the potential from him here at Colorado. All right? Now, at the first base position, I absolutely love this guy. I liked him tonight. I played him. He did not do too well. Okay, but like I said with NBA, in all sports period, good players don't stay down for long. This guy has had the hottest bat in the MLB this year. All right, I expect him to pick it back up. He had a slow game tonight. I expect for him to kill it tonight, Saturday. All right, I expect him to kill it. I absolutely love Eric Thames. He is my favorite batter of the day. I have got to run him up in the high 5, 100%. All right? Now we got another player that I really, really, really love here, guys. Absolutely love this guy, and it's because of the money-saving opportunities with him. All right? When you play this guy, you're able to really stack up the rest of your places, all right? He's one of my favorite cheap hitters of the day. And this guy goes by the name of Trey Mancini. For for the Baltimore Orioles. I absolutely love Mancini here, guys. All right, it's a very small sample size, but I love what I see. He has only been to bat one time against Wright. He's only been to bat one time against this pitcher he's facing. But that one time he batted, he hit in a home run. It's a great situation for him. At only 3,300, it saves you a good amount of money to be able to get some exposure to some great batters throughout your lineup and really stack up wherever you want and do whatever you want. Like I said, guys, the one bat he's had, he slammed a home run. He's got a perfect batting average against Wright. It's a great situation, great money saver. Run him up. Wright is a pitcher you do want to take advantage of in this slate, along with Stella. I don't know how to fucking say the dude's name, but the other pitcher. And then he's one of the bottom pitchers on the fucking slate. And then Moore is a good pitcher to take advantage of, too, on the Colorado side. All right? Absolutely love it. Now, I'm going to give you guys my bargain bin hitter of the day where you can save some money. And that player is going to be... Eric Abar. All right? Eric Abar is my bargain bin play of the day. He is super, super cheap. All right? He is super, super cheap. All right? I believe he's $2,800 on Draftkings. All right? He is an amazing play. I love Eric Abar, man. Throughout his career, he has gone 6 of 14 for a .429 batting average versus Straley, the pitcher he's facing. All right? Save some money. This guy is a switch batter, so he will be on the left side of the plate against this right-handed pitcher, and he will be very successful like he has throughout his career, batting a .429 average. I love Eric Abar, and he is my bargain bin batter of the day. All right? Now, real quick, guys, get your pens and your pencils and your paper or whatever and write down these names, guys. I'm about to list off a list of names. It's called the batter's box. I'm going to list off a list of names of guys who have crushed the pitchers they are facing so that you can take these guys down and you can take advantage of them and fit them in your lineups. All right? These guys have crushed the pitchers throughout their career that they are facing. All right? To start it off, Brandon Belt, Nolan Arenado, Eric Thames, Mark Trumbo, Trey Mancini, Carlos Gomez, Eric Abar, Kevin Pillar, Freddie Freeman, Jace Peterson. I love Freddie Freeman and Jace Peterson here, guys. They're both left-handed batters against a righty in Eekhoff. I don't know how to say names, y'all. I do not know how to pronounce names. Fuck it. But the righty that they're facing, I absolutely love Freddie Freeman and Jace Peterson here. Yasiel Puig, 5 of 16 for a home run and a .313 average versus Ray. He's a righty versus a lefty. I love him. Enrique Hernandez is a great option. Jake Lamb, Brandon Drury, Tim Anderson. I absolutely love Jake Lamb, guys. He has crushed Maeda. He has gone 8 of 17 for a home run and a .471 average. He has destroyed Maeda, and he's a lefty versus the righty. All right? Tim Anderson, Melky Cabrera, Todd Frazier, and Tyler Saladino. All right? I absolutely love those guys. They have destroyed the pitchers they are facing today, and you need to find ways to get these guys in your lineup. All right? So there it is. You got Carlos. You got Chase. You got Eric. You got Nolan, and you got Trey Mancini. All right? Run those guys up in your lineup. You will do great. I hope everybody kills it. Make sure you hit me up on Twitter at @cam_ATL. Let me know how you do. I want to know your scores. I want to see the happiness in your typing. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. But thank you guys so much for watching once again. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and your boy is out.